Hi, everyone. It's Amy's Epic Stuff for Sale, and I'm here with
Cernoch's Connection, Chris, Tank,
AKA the Hat Man.
that guy.
Tank, yes. So tonight we're going to give you a show of some knowledge from Tank, the Hat Man, and he's going to answer some questions. We've both brought some hats that we're going to talk about. We're hoping that the audience will bring some hats. If you have anything that is on eBay that you're trying to sell and you've got the link, give me that. I'll stick it up here on the StreamYard with us, and Tank can give you some advice and see if he can get you to sell that hat that you're trying to sell.
Absolutely.
So invite your friends. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Cernoch, is that how you say it?
Well, I always say, however you say it, it's okay. It's Cernoch's Connection. So, like, that's the correct pronunciation. So
I like Hatman.
Yeah, right?
So Hatman's channel is in the description, so make sure you go over his channel, subscribe. He does a lot of different hat stuff. He is a reseller. I'm going to give him a moment to talk a little bit about himself. So go ahead.
So I've been doing eBay for, I started like in the early 2000s. I think like my store, I started my store in like 2001, and I've sold stuff here and there. I'm a full-time reseller. I started full-time last April. So I've been doing this about a year and 2 or 3 months. Like full-time, and I sell everything, but I have a passion for hats. So vintage hats, vintage trucker hats, vintage clothing, and shoes. So I do that's like the top 3 things that are in my store. But I go to garage sales, I go to thrift shops, and I'll pick up anything that can make me money. But those are the top 3 things that I'm pretty knowledgeable about, and probably the most thing I'm knowledgeable about is probably hats and vintage shirts. So I have probably right now like over like 500 hats listed in my eBay store, and then I have probably another like 1,000 waiting to list, and like a clean list, get them all set up. So yeah, I've got a ton of hats, and I've been I clean them, I restore them, I collect them, I sell them, I give advice. I tell people like, hey, if you have a hat, shoot it over to me. Let me take a look at it. I can help you with price, or say like, yes, you should buy that hat. No, you shouldn't buy that hat. And I love, and the one thing I do love is like a lot of people like to show me their finds. They'll be like, oh man, I just found like all these hats, and I love that. And then I do lives here and there. I don't do a lot, but I do lives here and there. And I have a bunch of videos on hats and vintage clothing. But me and a few other people have started kind of it was kind of tongue in cheek, during quarantine, during the pandemic. We started a thing called hazmats and snapbacks. And
that's how I found you.
Yeah, we've done 3 episodes already of it, and so usually it's me, Tim from Over the Years, and then Calvin from the Kelly Hustle. He just joined us in episode 3 because he is in prime country, like in Iowa, for those vintage like farmer hats that go like really ridiculous, like crazy prices. So he's like in prime country for that. So we love seeing his stuff. And but yeah, we're just gonna keep that, keep doing that series. It's garnered like a lot of like attention, and people like love learning stuff. And I think our last one went over like 5 hours because we were just like showing hats. But yeah, like hats is definitely a passion. And like I love selling them. They're I love finding them. I love fixing them. I love selling them, shipping them. It's very easy for me. And yeah, so any kind of like tips and tricks I can give anyone, just that's what I do.
So when you ship a hat, how do you do it? I haven't shipped one yet, so I wouldn't know.
All right, so I buy the eBay boxes off of eBay, and I get the 10 by 8 by 6 cardboard boxes.
Okay.
So that's the 10 by 8 by 6 usually fits like these hats, not perfectly, but there's enough room for them. So
Okay.
a lot of people are like, oh, well, why don't you? A lot of people use the 8 by 6 by 4, but that becomes a problem when it's a flat bill like this. You don't. This really you don't. You kind of want to leave the shape. A lot of these old trucker hats, they have a definite shape, so you want to leave that shape how it is, or so however you picture, that's how you want to do it. So
Gotcha.
10 by 8 by 6. If you're in a rush, Walmart has some boxes that are like 11 by 8 by 6 or something like that. Very close to like the size, just a little bit bigger, but they're like 62 cents a box. So not bad at all.
Well, that's good. Well, there's a Walmart in every corner, so if somebody needs one really quick, they can go get one.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Except for Walmart's closing early these days. I mean, it's weird when you get in there and you're told that you've got 10 minutes because they're closing the door.
I was there the other day and I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Yeah, it's weird, and everybody's showing up, going, and they're like, "You've got 10 minutes. We're closing." Walmart, are you serious?
Yeah.
So that's crazy. But yeah, I haven't shipped any hats out yet. I've got a couple, like I had talked to you about before. It's behind me, actually. The striped hat with the Air Force Reserve, and then the Honda Classic. I know those are listed. I have a bunch of hats to show tonight, and they're not listed. They're either been in the box and they haven't got listed yet, or I just added some today when I went out lightly sourcing, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like an actual sourcing day, but we went and did a mowing job. My husband did, and then we stopped at there was a barn sale, so we stopped there, and then we went to the thrift store, and they had a half off day, but I only had less than 30 minutes to shop, which was too quick. So I was not happy about that.
Yeah.
But I think I paid like, I don't know, little less than $9 for everything I got, and like I got like, I don't know, probably 8 hats out of that, plus some other stuff.
That's awesome. That's yeah.
So, super cheap. So it wasn't much at all. So that's really good. I can't see who's coming in on StreamYard. So let me see if I can see it on Facebook. Can you see?
No.
I know there's somebody that is in, but I can't see him.
Yeah, I went to my thrift shop yesterday, and they always have like a barrel of hats. And usually, I mean, they mix all kinds of stuff in there, and usually it's golf hats. And I usually don't find a lot of like trucker hats, but lo and behold, yesterday,
You found some good ones?
I got some goodies.
Nice.
Yeah. And just the perfect stuff I love looking at, and I love I love picking these up. Especially with like your older hats. I always tell everyone, don't be so worried about the brand or like the, or just like what it is. Just look for the style. A lot of times it's about style, especially because I don't exclusively sell on eBay. I sell on Grailed, and I sell on Depop as well for my hats.
Gotcha.
So I sell a lot of hats on Grailed. So if you're not on Grailed.com, or anybody watching,
I'm not on Grail. I just got on Macari like a couple of months ago, and Macari's been good.
Macari's
I've got
good.
Poshmark, eBay, Macari now, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, that type of thing sometimes. But I haven't done anything with a Depop, I think it's called, or a Grail.
Yeah.
So those are new.
I always tell anyone that wants to sell like vintage hats, kind of like stuff I'm wearing and stuff that I'll be showing.
Without signing in, and I can't make any comments.
You can't like me and you can't comment? Yeah, I don't know why.
It tells me I have to sign in. Because I was going to ask him, what is a trucker hat?
Oh, okay. Yeah, my husband's saying that he's trying to make a comment or something on YouTube, and it keeps telling him he has to sign in.
ask him if it's okay. I'm gonna throw this to you. I'll walk around and ask him. I don't know if he can hear me,
Yes, he can see you.
but I'll
Tank,
ask
he wants
him.
to come over here and ask you a question. Is that okay?
Yeah, like it's your channel. Come on.
Come on.
Go ahead and tell him.
He said it's my channel. Come on.
I understand that, but you can tell him. This is the first time.
This is the first time he's ever been live. Okay.
Oh wow! All right. So
Like, it was the first day he let me put him in a video, but then I couldn't get the video to work to get it uploaded, so it didn't even work yet. So yeah, so here he is. This is Jesse. This is my husband.
hey, how's it going?
My question is, what is a trucker's hat?
Okay, so
My brother is a
Trucker.
trucker. He's a semi 18-wheeler. He lives in Tennessee, up in Jackson. But I didn't know what a trucker hat is.
all right, so trucker hat is more of like a style. So like something like this, okay? Something that has, you know, either like a more of like a high brim with a mesh, or it could be fabric with a foam mesh. It's just a look and a style. So just kind of like that kind of style right there, that profile is more of a trucker hat. Because like, see, this one has the foam and the mesh, but some of these have like this one, you know, this is I would call this a trucker hat as well, but this has got like the foam all the way in it. All right. And it has a snapback. But even some of them that have like the strap backs, that, you know, the strap back, I would even call those trucker hats or trucker farmer hats. Because I love the trucker hats just to give it a whole kind of it's just a style. It's just a look of the trucker hat. So, you know, something that kind of has that more of a square, okay? That square look. See how all these have that kind of like that square look with that high brim? Yeah.
Yes.
So that's something more of a trucker hat right there. Okay. Versus your baseball hats, you know, you have your baseball hats which are more rounded. They're more rounded. You know, they're fitted, and then you know the bill is a little bit different. So it's more for style. But you know, vintage. You know, usually like this is the just probably like if you said trucker hat, this is what you would envision right here.
Okie doke.
Yeah, it's a great question. You know, do I call something trucker hats when they're not?
That was a great question.
I can hear him better with the left one than the right one.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways.
All right. Thank you.
I should have had some stuff to those things. Ask him. I mean, I couldn't type.
Hey, that was really good because
But
you've never been on live before.
No, I haven't. But with me watching your invite
Yeah.
to the YouTube thing, it
Yeah.
says for me to like the page, it says you got to sign in to make it count. It wouldn't let me.
Oh, okay. Well, you can sign in with your email.
And there's no place to put a comment or anything. So.
Yeah, you have to sign in for all that.
So, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Bye.
Yeah, so a lot of people, yeah, I get that question. It's more of a style. It's more of a look. You know what I'm saying? So something like that would even be a trucker hat. You know, even though it doesn't have to be necessarily mesh, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a snapback either. So it's just more. It's more
okay.
Kind of a look, kind of a feeling, kind of a, you know, rather than, you know, something like this. You know, this would be more of a style, like a baseball style hat. You know, even though it has.
Because it's lower.
Yeah, it's lower, it's rounder, and
Okay.
it's just the kind of like the look and style of everything. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I got
So
some.
this one that I showed you, that's sucker hat.
Yeah, I would. Now the thing is, a lot of people are like, "Well, that's not really a trucker hat." I would call that a trucker hat. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I would. Just.
It's so rounded.
Well, if you over time it gets a little rounded, but I bet you if you got that like if you fix that up, you could kind of corner it out a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's because it's flattened then.
Yeah, sometimes they get squished up, so yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have any foam on the inside, it doesn't seem like.
Yeah, it necessarily doesn't have to have foam.
Nope.
Sometimes it have like. Sometimes it has like a. I mean, there's all kinds of materials, all kinds of different things. But just kind of like the style of it. When you kind of see them back to back to back, I would call it more of a trucker style hat.
And then this name brand is Moors
Moors,
by
yeah,
Bangladesh
yeah,
or made in Bangladesh.
yeah. You're gonna see all kinds of tags. All kinds of tags. That's their logo. I mean, it's one of those things you've got to like do over time. But anytime you usually see something that's on this back snap right here, that's usually that's a good sign of something vintage.
Oh, okay.
And also like a hang tag like this too. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a vintage too.
Something older. Something more vintage. Usually, the hats are made in like Bangladesh, Taiwan, Korea for the vintage stuff. You really don't see. I mean, you come across it, but you really don't see a lot of like China trucker hats that are vintage. China makes a lot of the new stuff, where these other countries were making more of the older stuff, more of the vintage stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
There are brands to look out for that are super popular with hat collectors and hat buyers, and three of those are K brand, so it'll be like K dash brand, and the next one will be K dash products, and then Louisville Manufacturing Company. And if you see any of that on this side of the bill, like right here, that means that you may have a pretty good, kind of more than normal valuable hat. So now I always say, like, hey, don't think every hat's gonna sell for $100. It's
right.
one of those things is I always say quantity is your friend. So if you can buy 20 hats, okay, say you buy 20 hats for $20. I always look at it as, well, I can sell one hat for $20 and then the rest is profit.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, no matter how long it may take to sell that hat, because some hats sit, some hats don't sell. But it's all about just kind of getting like eBay works. The more you put out there, the more chance it's gonna sell. And especially putting it on different sites as well. I do a lot of hat sales on Grailed. So, just putting those on, Grailed and Depop. And I did Poshmark for a little bit, but like hats and Poshmark, I don't know. I just don't think they have a good audience on
sharing up might take forever.
Huh?
Sharing on Poshmark takes forever.
Oh yeah, and then I'll have like an awesome cool hat, and they'll be like, "All right, I'll give you $5 for it." I'm like,
no, sorry.
And then I'll bundle it, to bundle it, and I'll send them an offer and nothing. So I've been doing eBay, Grailed, and Depop for my.
Gotcha.
Okay. But yeah, here's some cool ones. I'll show you some of the cool ones that I got at the thrift shop yesterday. I actually got these yesterday, so no one else is really seeing these except for here. So the first one is this. This Beans Lime and Stone asphalt paving. Now, a lot of people ask me like, why would you pick up something like that? What's Beans Lime and Stone? And I always tell them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what this is. You're going to be selling the look of it. So let's go through. Now, then this is a little special. I was like, when I saw this one, I'm like, oh, cool. It's brand new with the tag still on it, like the vintage tag.
Okay. So that's a bonus.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you look at it, it's got camo. It's got a deer. It's got something cool, something local. Like a someone's brand. And then inside is beautiful. Never worn. It's got that nice. It's got the cool. The cool tag on here. But just overall, the aesthetic of this hat someone's gonna get. Okay, and I always say, like, again, it's more about the look than the brand, or sometimes what's on it. Now, sometimes what's on it will make it even more valuable, but again, with something that you don't know, like, I don't know what beans, lime, and stone asphalt paving is. I don't know, and I'll look it up. Maybe it's somewhere local, maybe it's somewhere, but just that deer looks cool, and people will buy it because it just has that cool look, and it's very, very original. So
what does something like that go for?
Something like this would go for probably $30 to $35 for me.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say 24 or something.
And I would usually sell this on Grailed.
Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us.
And let's see. Jennifer has a great question. On Grailed, how do you price hats? Is there a way to look up sold comps? Okay. So for me, this is the biggest thing I can tell people to kind of get out of the mindset of selling hats is comps. Okay. It's because a lot of these hats, especially like something like this ain't going to have a comp. You're comping the style. Okay. You're comping the originality. Okay. I like to say I set my own comps. Where else are you going to go find this hat? Someone may have it. They may have had it on eBay and wanted to get rid of a bunch of hats and sold it for $4. I don't care. I know I can get more for that. I know I can get $30 to $35 for this hat. So that's why, I've been doing it a long time, and that's how I just price my hats. Now,
knowledge is key.
I always price them high, so I can always come down. If I price that hat at $10, there's nowhere to go. Okay.
Yep.
If I price it at $35 and someone says, "Hey, I really like that hat. It's cool. I'll give you $28 for it or $25 for it." Then it's like, okay, I'm willing to make that, because I always think about it this way. Someone's paying $25 plus shipping, for an accessory. So I think that's pretty good, moving these hats along at that, I'll take a $25 offer all day on some of these hats. Yeah. The ones that you should be comping are very popular style hats. But again, it's hard because there's some of these hats, there's so many out there that it's hard. Now look it up. Every once in a while I'll look something up and be like, let me see. I'll look up, something like this. I would look up, Autoline Fram Oil hat and see if anyone's like sold this one for crazy amounts of money or anything like that. So something like that, your automotive, your farming stuff, your tractor, your John Deere, your Caterpillar, stuff like that. Yes, go ahead and look up. But stuff like this, this is, South Branch Valley National Bank. I know there ain't gonna be a lot of people. It's just for that look. It just, someone may just want this hat because it's gonna fit their style, fit their outfit. That blue and white SVV, something that just looks, original, and just someone that has something like that. So that's kind of like how I would talk about comps. Again, make your own comps. Price it a little on the higher side so you can always come down. Okay, but if you have something that if you had something like this, I would look that up. But I've already looked this hat up a million times because I've restored these and I've done a lot of stuff. I kind of know the going rate for these after they're restored. I just sold one of these after I restored it. I sold it for $65, so it wasn't bad.
Wow,
yeah,
that's really good for a hat.
Yeah, yes, yeah,
Yeah,
really good. One of my buddies sold a hat. Now it's rare. Now things are always rare. Things are always, with eBay, they're, you see some abnormal stuff. Super high prices. He actually sold a trucker hat probably like a month and a half ago for $800. So yeah,
wow.
Now he had it on auction, and it was.
You just tell you that there's values and stuff that people don't realize. So you want to get the knowledge, so that way, like we said before, knowledge is power. So You want to know what what you got, so you know what you can get.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's just like, it's something like this where it's like, like this is brand new. It's got a good style. It's got a good look. This will sell. That people, look at this all yellow. Okay, it says Cochran Construction Equipment Auctioneers, Boonesboro, Maryland. Now here's the thing: someone that buys this may not care about what this is. They might have an all yellow jacket or something cool, or maybe their last name's Cochran, and I've had that a bunch before.
I can understand that.
People going to eBay and Google their last name or whatever and see what they can find. Like, oh, I want a Cochran hat. Boom, and this pops up. They're like, yo, that's really cool. I want that. I've had that happen many times before. That happened.
Jennifer, do you have a listing somewhere, like on Grail that?
Grail used to do comps and stuff like that. It's harder to do that on Grail, like looking up comps or looking up past solds. I usually, again, I'm a big believer because I do like I said, I do a lot of hats. I do a lot of shirts. I'm a big believer in I'm gonna make my own comp. I'm gonna put and it's hard to tell people like that are just getting into this. That because it's like I've been doing it so long that I know I can just start firing off like, all right, this will be 35, this will be 30, this one will be 30, maybe something like this will be 25.
Like you said, you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, and like again, I'm not gonna, I might look up a comp for this, but something like this, I'm not gonna look up a comp. State Fair of West Virginia, I'm not gonna look up a comp. I may look up this brand, Seaview, and I may see if there's anything on that. But again, but something like this, CTS cleaning systems, not really gonna do. I really don't have to. So, that's how I do it, and I'll be just going for the style.
So I picked this one up today. This is a Panama Jack.
Okay. Yeah.
Snapback.
Yeah. See, now I would call that more of a baseball hat,
19. It says established in 1974. Panama Jack, one size fits all, made in the USA.
Oh, cool. All right. Nice. So
the inside is really good. So I thought that was a good pickup, especially when it was like 50 cents a quarter. I can't remember if it was 50 cents and I got it for half off.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's a good looking hat, And having it made in the USA, that's a good sign.
It's embroidered in there.
Yeah, that's a good sign that it's a little bit older because sometimes a lot of companies have all their stuff comes from China or overseas now, All right, cool. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Jennifer, do you have anything that is on eBay that we can actually pull up a listing that you have, and Tank can give us some information on your listing?
Yeah, if Jennifer wants to shoot something in there, I'm game on that.
Yeah. Put your link in the comments, Jennifer, and then I can put it up on the screen and everybody can see it.
Well, she may not be able to put a link since she, if she's not if you don't have her as an admin on there. Just tell her to put her like the number in the link on her eBay, and we can pull up that.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Put up your eBay. Yeah, put in your eBay item number, and if you don't know how to do that, we can tell you, and then we can pull it up and we can look at it.
Yeah, I found that like again, going on these other platforms, and we know this, more eyeballs the better. Especially if you have like a lot of menswear, a lot of just like cool like stuff, it will sell. It will. Some of the stuff goes fast. Some of these, some of these shirts, some of these hats, they go fast, and and I get pretty good money for them. I did a little video about a couple months ago. I sold 60 I sold 60 hats in a week, and almost like after fees and shipping and all that stuff, it was almost $1,000 just in hats.
Take home?
Yeah, take home. Yeah.
Wow.
Trailed fees, shipping. Yeah.
How much did you have cost of goods for everything? Give or take.
So 60 hats, probably $15.
I was going to say 20.
Yeah, like 15, $20. You know,
Nice.
yeah, 15, $20, and turning that into, you know, almost 1,000. I'll take that any day.
Absolutely. Any day. Sign me up.
But you know, like I you know, this is the, you know, I got all these, and I had another box over here, like, you know, I had 20 hats. I put them at the thrift shop. 20 hats, $5. You know, so now a lot of people gotta understand, some of my cost of goods are very, very low. I have a very low cost of goods because
25 cents.
yeah.
It was 50 cents and it was half off day.
Even if you sell that for $12, you know what I'm saying? You're still coming out ahead.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I think I got like 10 hats and some other stuff, and it came to less than $8. So
yeah,
a no-brainer.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, and that's why the entry level to some of these, you know, like I always tell people, like, hey, you know, you can find these at garage sales, you can find these at thrift shops. Why not pick them up? They're super cheap, and the return on them is great. Now the thing is, and like I said earlier, like everyone knows, is it going to sell? Is it going
Eventually.
to, you know, it'll sell eventually. It's not going to sell like boom right away, but you know, it will.
Some things could be long tail, but we also know that some things are exactly what somebody's looking for when they're looking for it.
And exactly, that's what I always tell people. You're like, oh, well, I have a bunch of hats and I've got a bunch of, you know, shirts, and why aren't they selling? I said, well, I'll tell you why they're not selling. The right person hasn't come along yet.
Absolutely.
So,
yep.
You know.
Yep.
And if that
meant to be, will find a way, including finding an item.
Oh, she doesn't. She says she doesn't have any hats listed, but she's got a cool vintage tie. And then she's got the item number right there.
All right, so let me see. Can you read that number off to me, and I'm gonna put up eBay real quick.
Absolutely. Just let me know.
Right, hold on a minute. Let me get to eBay. All right, what's the number?
283-842-611-491.
All right, so let me go back to StreamYard and share screen. And Chrome tab.
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah, there you go. That's something different.
Yeah, absolutely. I do a lot of ties. Oh, I have a lot of ties. I haven't listed them yet. I've got probably 300 ties I haven't even listed. I'm like, oh man, I need to get on this tie game.
Yeah, see, that's something else I don't know anything about. I mean, the thrift store has really cheap ties around here, but I don't know enough about them, so I don't do anything with them.
Nice.
Made in the USA.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You're seeing all this, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I was gonna say if you wanted to go through my Grailed store, or I can go through my Grailed store and show kind of people what I have and show kind of how I take pictures and everything.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Do I have to have an account for Grail to do it, or can I let you do it? How does that work?
You can let me do it if you want.
Okay.
So let me just let me share my screen.
All right. Do I need to take this screen off first?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So remove this one. Thank you for that, Jennifer. You found it at Goodwill for 99 cents. Wow, that's good.
That's awesome. Yeah, at the bottom right there, if you want to share that right there, I can kind of.
I just saw it. Yep, here it comes.
Cool. So this is Grailed right here, and this is kind of my store. Now I added some shoes this morning to it. So I do like a lot of shoes, but a lot of like lately has been hats, and you can kind of see, I have a bunch of hats, a bunch of hats.
Wow.
But like we'll go into something like this, Now, all my pictures right here, usually the first picture. So I'll kind of talk about taking pictures. I use a 3/4 like lay. So like you see like 3/4 of the hat, you can kind of see the front, you can see a little bit of the back. I do that, and then I edit all these photos into Bazart. Bazart's a great app. I think I showed you a little bit of that.
Yeah.
It's a great app for getting this really nice white background. So usually what I'll do is, just to save time, because the first picture is like the picture you want everyone to see. So the first picture I usually have is just this nice white background, and then what I'll do is I'll just do it on my regular background like this. So I call that the 3/4. That's the front, just the front, and I'll do the side. Now, if there's something here on the side of here or on the back on the other side, I'll take both sides. But usually, if it's just like this, I'll just take one side, and then
Now, can you click on that so we can actually see the inside, like the inside of the listing, or is that all of that it shows on Grail?
Oh, you know what? Crap. Hold on. Oh, I wish it opened up in a new tab. Hold on. Here, let's do this. There we go. Here, let's stop that one. Let me see if I can start this one. Hold
okay.
on. Oh, you know what? Let's tab. Here we go. I'll share that one. Can you see that one?
Yep, it just came up.
Right,
so there we go.
All right, there we go. Sorry, Grailed opens up another window when it pops up, so that's why I didn't. So yeah, so this is like the 3/4 I was talking about right here. And you'll see like kind of like you have different headings you can put. So vintage snapback trucker hat, and then I'll put like 80s electromech motors patch Pennsylvania trucker hat, size one size, color condition, and then I'll just do so Bazart to make that nice white background.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll see the next picture. This is just on my regular background right here. And that's like the front on picture right there. Just to kind of, get the front on, make it look nice. But I'm not gonna do every picture like this, because it just takes time. And if that's the first picture they see, I feel like the rest of these pictures are fine.
Now, does Google pick up on Grail like it does on eBay after so many days or whatever?
Yes, it does. Yes. And your first picture is the one that comes up. So
Gotcha.
That's why I do the first picture and don't bother with the rest of the pictures to do Bazart with them.
Same thing with eBay. You want to work on that first picture, make sure it's got a nice background of white, and then the other ones, don't worry about it.
Exactly. It's just like, again, if you're listing, if you're listing 20 hats, and try to list 20 hats in a day, take pictures and list them, all that time, if you just did the white background on this, it'd be like, oh, okay, it'd be look okay, but I don't think it's necessary.
Gotcha.
So,
I agree.
I'll do
That makes sense.
I'll do the side. Usually, if it doesn't have it, like sometimes I'll have something here or on the back. If it has something like on the side, I'll take like both sides. But if it doesn't, I'll just take one side, and then I'll open up the hat, show them kind of like the inside, and this kind of, you can kind of see the headband right here, like unworn, and then I'll show kind of like the back side of it, and then what I'll do is, if there is anything on the back of the snap, I'll take a picture of, and then I'll take a picture of the tag right there. So
nice.
So I mean, it's 7 pictures,
Yeah.
And it's all sides of the hat. It's 7 pictures, really done fast. You Bazart the first one, and then you're ready to go.
Now, how do they do their fees for Grailed as far as like Mercari versus eBay versus
Poshmark? Grailed has a really nice fee structure. It's 6% plus PayPal fees. So it's around probably like not like 8 point. I think it was like 8.3 or 8.6%.
Okay.
So not bad at all. Not bad
That's
at all.
fun. Yeah, not bad at all.
I'll show you. I can show you transactions. I don't hide.
That's less than Mercari then, because Mercari is 10%, and your money stays with Mercari until you move it out. But that's still 10%.
Yeah, I mean,
so yeah.
This hat $25. Excuse me. 20, 15, 20, 20. Here's one of the other cat hats, $50 I sold. 25, 20. You can kind of start seeing after enough of these 25s, they start adding up. So think about this hat, $50.
Right.
So, now check this hat out. This hat that says Simmons. I sold this to Australia. They paid $65 for this hat, and guess what their last name was? Simmons.
Ah, yeah. I see.
So you can kind of see some of these, another 25, 15, 25, 35.
Now, can you do shipping through pirate ship and stuff?
Yes, you can do.
Okay, good.
Yes, you can do it through pirate ship, or through Grailed. You can do it through the app, through PayPal as well. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you can see how these are all sold, and you can see how many hats I have sold. This is all in June still. This is all in June.
Wow.
Yeah, there's more coming. This is all June.
There's more.
Yeah. So you see what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's a lot of hats.
Yeah.
For June, and they're 22, 20, 25, 25, 25, 40, 35. And every once in a while, if I've had a hat sitting for a while, someone offered me 12. You know what? I'll take it. Let's move it out. Let's get a sale. Let's get a transaction. So,
does it help the algorithm and stuff like that?
Grail's algorithm is not as crazy as eBay's or Poshmark's or Mercari's, but see right here, the 686. That's how many transactions I've done, and I joined in 2018. So about 2 years, I've done 686 transactions on Grail.
Wow,
pretty good. I've got 5 out of 5 feedback. I'm a trusted seller. I'm a speedy shipper. I'm a quick responder. I'm the I really believe in this platform, and
he's a hat man.
I sell really good in this on this
right.
platform. So it's really good, and once you have that many transactions, you become when people shop, they feel that it's trusted. I have 380 reviews.
Right.
385 star reviews with 686 transactions. I think someone's gonna really, really trust me as a seller on this platform.
So if you were looking to buy something on Grail, give us a little demonstration on like how you would do that.
So like you want to buy something on Grail?
Yeah, so like say that you're brand new and you wanted to go see what Grail's got.
Okay, so you just type in here and you just type in maybe let's look for a trucker hat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they have all kinds of trucker hats. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people just scroll. You know what I'm saying? Just scroll and see. And I bet you I know who's selling this right here. This is funny. This is okay. So this is Tim from Over the Years.
Oh, okay.
This wood hat right here is his. I'm pulling it up in another screen, but yeah, this is one of his hats. Man, I wonder if this one's his too. Yeah, this Bahamas one is one of his too. So
nice.
He just listed a bunch of these hats. So
yeah, that gold one right there, I recognize that from your show the other night.
Exactly.
Well, for one of your shows.
Yeah. So a lot of times people are just a lot of Grail sellers are looking for that look. They might be like, oh, this looks really cool. Look at that crown on it. This blue, this yellow, so they, I wonder who this Napa hat is. Let me see who this one is. All right, this is okay. All right, so I pulled it up. So this Napa hat right here, if you Courtney from Bolo Buddies, I got her on Grail too, selling. So
is that hers?
This one's hers, yeah.
Nice. Shout out to Bolo Buddies, Courtney.
Yeah, so so you can kind of see, all these hats, and that's how you would do it. Or if you want to do like like say, I'm just kind of like doing Jordan shoes, and it pops up, clothing and hats but
that's a way you could comp. I mean, you can't comp sold, but you could comp like what other people are doing for.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
There you go, Jennifer. That's a way to comp.
Yeah, and then also you can do like category. So you could be like, okay, well, I just want to see shoes. All right, so you just do shoes, and I want to do Jordan high top sneakers, and I want to do, I don't need new shoes, so I'll do gently used, and the price, and so you can do all kinds of stuff, selling. So and it puts it up.
That's a good way to. Yeah, that's a good way to comp.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you're unfamiliar, but I like to take a lot of my stuff from. I like to take a lot of my stuff from eBay, and I'll just do the same price on it. So, I'll like these shoes I did this morning, I'll do like the same price.
Right.
But I mean, you can see just the amount.
Now, do you use List Perfectly?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
I have that, but I have the very low one because I'm still kind of getting used to everything with it, I guess.
Yeah, and the thing about List Perfectly is, if you want to, like the $29 one a month is good. It just doesn't bring a lot over, and it doesn't let you do it in bulk. So it's just you're paying. I always say, like, if you want to go from the $29.99 one to the $49.99, the $49 saves time. The higher you go, the more time it saves. Because with List Perfectly, I can take like 10 hat listings on eBay and just like select them all, and then I'll just hit like put them all on Grail, and it'll open up each tab. It'll open up 10 tabs, and it'll have them all set for me, ready to go. Now with the $29 one, you have to do one at a time.
Yes.
So it's like, well, I mean, if you want to do one at a time, that's fine. I mean, it's about saving time. Time is money, and it costs more money to save more time. So.
Well, the problem is if you have 10 tabs that open and you don't have time to do all 10 tabs, like there's sometimes I'll go to do one and do it from Poshmark and Macari, and I'm doing 50 other things and I don't get to it, and then I end up having to close it down before I even do something with it.
Yeah, and I always say that's fine. That's And you know, a lot of people are like, yeah, the $29 one works for me. I'm like, that's awesome. I just crank it. I can crank out because I like to do like pictures all at one time. So I'll just sit down and I'll have just boxes of hats, and I'm like, we're gonna take pictures of 50 hats today, and I'll just picture all day, and then I'll do some listings at night, and then the next day I'll get everything set up, and or what I usually do is I'll do a few listings after a bunch of pictures. I'll do a few listings that I had before in my drafts, and then I'll take all the pictures off my computer and just start making drafts on eBay. And then the next day, I'll just start listing. Boom, 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 boom. And then what I'll do, now I've been running a few experiments. What I don't like to do is I don't like to cross list my stuff immediately from eBay. So I'll give it say I do hats. I'll give it a little time to like marinate on eBay, and then I'll cross list it to Grail. Just because I don't want you know, me going to sleep at night and a super popular hat sells both on Grail and eBay. So I want to.
Oh, you're right.
I wanted to give, you know, and I should be doing the reverse, but I don't. I should be putting on the hats. I should be putting on Grail first and then on eBay. But I kind of use for List Perfectly. I use eBay as my kind of like cornerstone because I have a lot of people are like, well, why don't you just do it through List Perfectly? I have all the templates and everything set up in eBay already, and I'm just kind of stubborn where I'm like, I want to do it this way, and it works out. So
now I did hear on List Perfectly, if you do, and I haven't done this yet, but if you do it through List Perfectly and you share it to these other platforms, it automatically changes the style of the pictures for each platform. So that way, if you need like a square picture for one and you need it to be bigger or larger for the other, certain pixels or something, all of that stuff automatically gets done with List Perfectly when you do it from List Perfectly to the platform.
Yeah, and I have heard that. I'm just stubborn.
Yeah.
I tried it. I tried doing a listing. I may have to revisit that because there's there's a way you can like delete it on all the other platforms as well. So it's like, so it's just
it keeps tracking it. Yeah, when you delete it off a List Perfectly, it automatically takes it off the other platforms if you have it through there too, apparently.
Yeah. So it's just like I'm a little stubborn. Okay, I'm a little hard headed, and it's just the way I
call it creature of habit.
Yeah, and see the thing is, I'm like, well, if I can bust out 50 listings on eBay and cross list them to Grail, all in a couple days, I'm happy with that. Rather than relearning it and everything and doing it, again.
Right.
So, and the thing
that's true.
Sometimes with eBay, it'll sell, but maybe they haven't paid for it yet.
Right.
So I don't take it off of Grail yet. So.
I gotcha. That makes sense. Well, let me see what some of the hats is here.
Yeah, bust out some of yours. I want to see some of these.
This one is interesting. It is a stingray.
Okay, well, okay. So that's a cool hat. That's a pretty cool hat. That is the Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
Oh, okay.
Let's look at now. That's a snapback?
Yes.
Okay, and let's look at the let's look at the tags inside. Now, with your sporting hats, sometimes the tags make all.
Got the baseball logo.
Okay, the baseball logo, but does it say like made by?
Genuine merchandise, and it's just got the baseball logo on it.
Okay, so MLB. Well, that's really cool though, because that logo right there they don't use anymore. So yeah, that's definitely like a vintage '90s Tampa Bay Rays, Devil Rays.
And it's gray on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's in really good condition.
Yeah,
that's what I paid $250 for.
Yeah, I you could definitely sell that one for like $20.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely $20.
I walked by it at first, and it was funny because my husband come behind me and he hands me this and he goes, "Hey, what about this one?" I said, "Well, apparently I'm getting it because I looked at it and I almost got it, and then I didn't, and then you brought it to me, so apparently I'm supposed to have this hat."
That's a good buy. That's
So yeah, I thought it was really nice though.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So that one's about a 20.
Yeah, about a $20 hat. Mm-hmm.
So would you market it like $19.99 and then take lower, or would you market higher and take $19.99?
Higher. I'd market it $24.99.
Okay, $24.99 and then go down to $19.99.
Exactly.
I gotcha. Okay,
So
that makes sense. Let's see. We've got Nobles Marine 1976.
cool. Okay, now this looks like a newer style trucker hat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Usually like your trucker hats that have more of that baseball style are a newer style. Yep, and then okay, so that's a Port Authority. Port Authority makes a lot of like just shirts and like branded hats. So that's definitely a newer one. But again, I don't like to say, all hats are,
Created equal.
equal, but there's still value in that. How much did you pay for that?
This one I think was a quarter.
A quarter. Okay, so you got a quarter. That's a hat you might sell for $15.
Okay.
And that's just something I would just look up real quick and be like, whatever that, maybe it's now what does it say on it?
Nobles Marine.
Nobles Marine. So it might be somewhere where someone docks their boats or something like that or whatever. So it might, you might put it up on eBay and or Grail and someone on eBay is like, oh, I know it, Nobles Marine. I want that hat or my boat's there, and you never know how someone finds it, but it still has value.
So this would be $15. So I'd put it up at like 19 and then take 15, basically, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, that one's really cool. I think that's more of like a rodeo style, like baseball hat right there, because
it's got that velvety feel, or it is.
Yeah.
Suede or something.
Yeah, like a suede. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
but not like all over it, like only like where the black is.
Yeah, yeah.
This part has a different feel to it.
Well, and then that flames is very reminiscent of like a NASCAR type,
That's what I was thinking when I saw it. Yeah, it reminded me of like kind of racing.
But like racing, but that might be like some kind of like. Now, what's it say on the? Here, we'll Google that right now. All right. Yeah, and that's a newer style. That's a newer style type
brand.
Yeah, newer brand. Now, what's it say on the hat?
Ramblin' Pushers. And then it says Holiday Rambler. And it's got HR right in the center for some reason. I guess for the Holiday Rambler.
Okay, Ramblin' Pushers is a RV club. I was off. It's an RV club in Green Cove, Spring, Florida. Is that near you?
Okay. Well, I'm in Florida. I don't know where Spring Cove is, but
yeah. So it's just it's just kind of but I would sell that more on the style than what it actually is. And
it's Velcro, but you can't say Velcro on eBay, so we say hook and loop.
I would just call that.
Or we say, what is it? Strap back. Strap back.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's about how much you think, give or take?
That would probably be a $15 one. So
okay,
again, just
let's put it 19 something and then go down to 15.
Now, are any of these been used though? Do they have any like stains or anything like that? Or they look?
These look really good. I mean, I like really clean.
Okay, perfect. Again,
no discoloration or anything.
Now, sometimes with your certain hats, the more discoloration or like now this one's actually not that bad because it looks like it, but it's like on brown, so it's giving that look. But like you can look sometimes with your kind of like newer style hats. If it looks cleaner, you're gonna get a little bit more for it. So yeah, you showed me some.
Yeah, these look really, really clean. I mean, I've looked at the bill, the inside. The Mickey that I showed you.
Yes.
That was the Mickey.
Yes.
Baseball style hat.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, this lighting, I can't really tell. It might have a little bit of discoloration, but not
that's
like
fine.
huge.
Yeah. Unless I've had, unless it's like, but see, it just depends, I've seen some hats that are just dirty and people still bought them. So
Yeah, because of the style or what they're looking for, whatever that is. Yeah.
Think about those Mickey hats though. There's a ton out there. So like comps on those, you'll see people selling those for $5. But
wow.
again, I always say don't let eBay comps, squash your hopes and dreams of selling it for more, because again, you may be able to sell that more on Macari or Poshmark or Grailed or wherever. So
gotcha. This one is Barbados.
Oh, cool. Yes.
I heard you talking on the one hazmat that I watched, and you were talking about some people buy things from things that they've done trips for and stuff like that.
Yes.
So when I saw this, I picked it up.
Tourist hats.
And it says Barbados on the back.
Yep.
It is strap back. And it does not have an actual regular tag.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one size fits all. So it's a very just China tag.
Yeah. So what you have is just like that one right there is a very mass produced like tourist hat. Probably in Barbados they just like have those a lot of them. But again, you're gonna be able to, you might sell
quarter.
You might sell that for like a $10. I would $15 and let it go.
Okay.
And let someone offer you 10. And again, when you keep your buy cost low, what did you get that for? 25 cents.
25 cents.
Exactly. You can buy them for 25 cents, turning it into $10. Getting a listing, getting some good feedback. On eBay or whatever platform. It's definitely worth it. If it's clean, it looks.
It's probably going to be running around $5-6, I would think.
Yeah. So I mean, money.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
And if you add up all of these that we said, 15 here, 30 for the one, 25 for the other, 10 for this one. Hello.
It adds up. Yeah, I always tell people it adds up.
So this one, this is OBS.
See, that's weird.
It's pink, obviously.
Yeah.
And the inside is plaid.
Yeah.
And very pink on the inside.
Very, very pink on the inside.
And it does not have an inside tag, but it says Jamont.
Huh.
Jamont.
That might be the.
Jamont. And it is the strap back, but the adjustable.
Yeah, adjustable strap back. Mm-hmm. It's a cool.
Very clean.
I just don't know.
I probably have a quarter in this one too.
Again, it's just I would sell some. You would probably sell something on. You might just sell. You might sell that something on. On Grail just for the look, just for like that cool like. I mean, that's a really cool like look on it. So. I
could see like somebody like doing that whole flippy thing up just to show the plaid.
Exactly. So again, you're gonna sell that hat more on the look than what the brand or what it is. So
yeah, I didn't see anything with the OBS, so I was like, okay. And then I saw this Jamon or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's a Let's see, Jamont hat. I'm looking it up.
Are you looking it up? Okay. Yeah, Jamont. And then OBS is what's on the side.
And I mean, they make hats, but what I'm saying it's the brand. But I mean,
I just thought this part was the coolest.
Oh yeah,
because I haven't seen anything like that.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a cool looking hat. So again, and I always say like that's something that would definitely probably do well on Grailed. Or even Poshmark too,
Yeah. This one is New York Pratt.
And is that a brand? Is that a
This one is, it's got a G. And on the inside, it says gear headwear.
Okay, yeah, that's yes, okay. So anytime you see like those like inside, that's a newer style. That's a newer, style
Okay.
hat. That
It
might be
doesn't have the actual tag that's sticking out or something like that. It's actually made into it.
Yes. It's
Okay, I gotcha.
stitched into it. That means it's more modern. What's it say on the back? In why? And
New York, I guess.
Yeah, that's something I would look up. Oh, Pratt. Okay, so look, check this out. So we'll do a little bit of research. So this is where you just do a little tiny bit of research, and you already have your story. So Pratt.
Gotcha.
I just typed in Pratt NY. So
yeah,
that is for the Pratt Institute, which is a private university in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
So again, that's a great hat because it's a cool. First off, it's black and gold, which is a lot of people like that kind of color. Okay,
mm-hmm.
It's it's a university, so people have gone to that university. Maybe they're looking for
3D look too. Did you notice that?
I did, and then also Pratt. A lot of people have the last name, Pratt. They may just buy that because it has their last name on it.
That's true. Yeah.
So again, a really good, cool pickup. Again, another maybe $15 hat. But you know what? I would even maybe list.
I think this one was 50 cents.
Yeah, I might even list that one for 20 and see what happens. List it up at 20 and go from there.
Let it ride.
Yeah.
I've heard that before. List it and let it ride.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And university hats usually do pretty well for me. Pretty well.
Oh yeah, that's good. This one has the indent, but it is foam.
Uh-huh.
It is snapback.
Yeah, you got a blank. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it is from
Korea. I already know.
Young
Youngin.
something.
Yeah.
Youngin Hat Company, made in Sri Lanka.
Yep, that's so that's a vintage 80s blank hat. That's those hats were made in the late 80s, early 90s. So yeah, blanks do well. Yeah.
And then it's mesh, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So what does blanks go for?
Blanks usually go for like $20-$25.
Really?
Yeah.
With nothing on it?
Nothing on it. Nothing on it. And
because you can put what you want on it, I guess, right?
And that's where, like, if you're a little crafty and a little like, you might find a patch. You got any patches laying around?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right.
Maybe.
Here's the thing. That's something that people do. Think about this. Say you're at the thrift store and you find some cool patches. Well, hey, I can put that patch right on that hat. Glue it right on that hat, and then you have
you just made your own hat.
Yeah, you created your own hat. So
that's true.
Or blanks.
Show it the way it is, and somebody can do that.
Yeah. Blanks usually do well. Probably,
So how do I get that crease out?
Which crease? Oh, right there. I would sell it as is. Okay. Now there are ways you can get that out. That's not bad.
Yeah. I don't have the time to take all that time for it, but I can sell it as is.
Yeah, I would sell it as is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's in really good condition, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very clean. It's just got that, like I said, that crease. No. I don't see any discoloration on the inside.
No, it's probably brand new. It's probably brand new.
I mean, yeah.
I would, and that's something. Now again, on eBay, that's a $7 hat, but on Grailed, that's a $20 to $25 hat.
Gotcha.
Okay? Because the people that are shopping on Grailed, they're not going over to eBay. They're seeing that and going, yo, I can do something cool with that hat. An artist or something like that, I can do something cool with that hat. I'm gonna buy that hat for $20. So
yeah. Now, how is Macari for hats?
Iffy. So.
Depends on who's looking, right?
Depends. Yeah, depends on looking. I haven't had much luck on the. I haven't had much luck on single hat sales on Macari. Um, I've had luck with just getting rid of some of my old hats and doing like a bulk lot of like, here's 10 hats for $50. So I'm selling the hats at like $5 a piece, but it's
Right.
like I'm just kind of blowing it out, you know.
I gotcha.
So that's the kind of Macari sale that would probably be better for hats rather than something more like someone buying it for like their style, you know.
I gotcha. That makes sense. This one's different,
Oh, cool, yeah. Oh,
and it's got that feel. It's got the rope.
you got the rope corduroy,
It's corduroy. Yep.
Las Vegas. So it's
Snapback.
Snapback, yeah.
Green.
Oh, yeah.
And who made this one? Let's see if it's got a name on it. It says Taiwan ROC.
All right, yep. Again, that a lot of those. Again, that's going to be more not about the brand, but more about the look. So
Yeah.
Vintage '90s corduroy, Las Vegas, snapback trucker hat, all day. Now, is that a patch or is it embroidered?
There's foam in there.
Yeah, but is it embroidered? Is that kind of like a patch on there, or is it stitched into there?
I don't know. I can't tell. Actually, it feels like a patch because you can.
Okay.
You can feel if you go with your finger over it, you can feel the sides lift up a little bit.
That's cool. That's very, very cool. Now again, and
That was $1.
I don't work for Grailed, and I'm not sponsored by Grailed, but that's something I have sold on. Like you saw my solds. That's something I've sold for $25 all day on Grailed. That's a $25 hat on Grailed.
Wow. And I paid $1.
That's perfect.
Because it was $2 and it was half off.
You're going for that look, and that's the look a lot of people are looking for right now.
It does have a little of coloring here, but not like real bad. I don't know if you can even see it.
I can see it. I would sell that one as is. Since it's gray, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes with a little, like say if you have a black hat, like if you have like a black inside, sometimes you can take a little alcohol and rub that out. But with something like a light colored one, I wouldn't even mess with it. You know?
Gotcha.
So
that's a good one then.
That's a real good one. I like that. What's this say? Superman monster truck racing. Cool. Yeah. Very cool. Something a little bit newer.
New with a tag.
Oh, new with tags now. Okay, great.
It's got the Superman logo on the inside.
Nice.
It says TM and DC Comics.
Okay, that's something that was probably now I don't know what now again that's something newer. That's something that might have been sold, at a store.
Manufactured by Drew Pearson Marketing.
Oh, Drew Pearson Marketing. Okay, cool.
It's 100% cotton. It is a youth. Made in China. Yeah, so.
Very cool hat. Again, I would list that probably at, since it's new, I'd list it at $20. Take a $15 offer out the door.
Yeah.
Very cool hat.
This one, I think this was $1.50.
Yeah. Not bad. I sell a lot of NASCAR stuff, monster truck stuff, all that stuff people are looking for. So you've got, monster trucks and Superman.
Know anything about these?
Okay, so this is what you call a bucket hat.
Okay? A bucket hat?
That's a bucket hat. Mm-hmm. Yes. And look, you got Bacardi on it, liquor, bucket hat. I mean, so what this type of hat is, that is a promotional hat. So a lot of times,
papers in it.
A lot of times they would go out to Bacardi reps or liquor reps would go out to bars. And and those were just giveaways. Oh, hey, here, you know, you want this giveaway? You want this? But again, don't give you know, that's something you could probably get $20 for. So, and is it new? Is it like never been worn?
It's pretty wrinkly, so I don't know. It was at an estate sale. It does look like it has something on the top. Can you see the little dots?
Yeah, yeah. So it's probably just from storage. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah,
again,
because
like,
it was in a closet.
so you know what? Probably $15. You know?
Same thing with like, see on there.
Yeah, yeah. So about $15 then. 10, 15
So,
bucks.
and I guess this was in there to keep the shape.
Yeah, shape. Yeah.
Because it was just a bunch of paper towels wadded up. See?
Yeah.
I got these, but I don't know anything about them either.
Ooh. Okay. So what's it say on it?
Let's see. It's Tampa ROJ Court, B9, and then it says Mirth Jay's King.
Huh.
It says extra large, and it's got an emblem with a and what is that? A globe. United Hatters Cap and Millinery.
Okay, so that's
WKRS.
yeah, that's kind of like almost like a union made hat, union workers made hat.
Came from the same place. Can you tell?
Definitely vintage. Let me see the front. Let me see the front. Okay, okay. So what this is, okay. So ROJ is the I just looked this up and this makes sense. It's the so Royal Order of Jesters, and basically it's a Masonic or a Freemason type club.
Okay, so you had to be in a club to get it?
Yeah, like this is like one of those like not secret society, but one of these, you know, like yeah. So that was probably someone's like personalized hat on the front.
Yeah.
And it's probably it's a sailing hat. That's like a captain sailing hat with a big rope. So that's someone's like personal hat. But again, just the style, it's cool. You know, it's got a story to where, you know.
Now there are little pieces of like string. I mean,
Sometimes
you see the string?
I would just clip that off. You know,
okay.
I would just clip that off and let's see.
And there's some kind of, I don't know, it's sand but not sand from sitting, I guess.
Yeah.
Right in here.
Yeah. But again, I mean, again, you know, do a little research.
And that's the tag. Can you see it?
Yes. That's basically vintage 80s right there. Yeah. So, you know, but that's cool though. That's got a cool look. You know, again, that's another maybe, you know, oh yeah, it says Mirth is king. Okay. Yeah. So I just did a little research on that, and that's like one of their sayings. So you would probably be able to get maybe, you know, 15, 20, $25 out of that.
Gotcha.
Just that hat.
This was in a bulk purchase at an estate sale, so I probably have cents in it, but I don't know how many cents.
Yeah. You just lop it into, you know, what you're selling and
yeah. That was an interesting one though. University of Foxford.
Oh, cool. Yeah, University of Oxford. Okay, cool. Now, is that vintage or what's the tag?
Oh, okay, it is Oxford. It looked like an S on there, but yeah, now that you said that, that's an Oxford.
Yeah, University of Oxford.
Has a tag.
Okay, so that's a little newer style, I guess.
University of Oxford collection. J. Naughtle Company Ltd. Made under license from Oxford Ltd.
Okay, cool. So that's from probably the Oxford University bookstore.
Got
Yeah.
that
Mm-hmm.
in the little book that talks about it, I guess.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
Snapback.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Now, see, that's something I would probably do a comp on. You know,
This feels weird right here. These are like raised up, like prickly.
Huh.
Like you can, like, really, like it's prickly. Like this whole, all these lines are like prickly.
That's cool.
So I've never felt anything like that before. That's definitely different. I don't know if you can see it on there.
Yeah. Interesting.
They're actually raised up, almost like plastic or something.
Yeah.
And you can feel it, like it's rough.
Huh.
So that's different.
They might
The inside, what does the inside say? Made in Great Britain.
Ooh, okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, so
Is that good?
Yeah, so whenever you have something that's like from Great Britain, that's made in Great Britain, that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. That's not mass produced. You know what I'm saying? That hat may bring you a little bit more money. Again, I would do some comps on that. Being brand new, let me see. Let's run a comp real quick. So I'm gonna put University of Oxford.
It is embroidered too. You can see the strings from the inside. So it's not a patch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something very unique looking. Yeah, that's really cool. That's something I would put, you know, again, when you see something like that, I would comp on eBay. Now, ain't nobody got that. So that's something I'd put $35, $40 on.
Gotcha.
This is brand new with tags as well.
Yeah, it's still got the tag hanging off of it.
Yeah, that's very, very cool.
I think this was in a bulk purchase too from his estate sale.
Yeah, that's something that you definitely would, you know.
I think isn't that a different currency?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was probably. Yeah, that's pounds. Yeah, that's pounds.
So 9.99 pounds.
Yeah, so that was probably, and I would leave that on there. Don't leave that on there. But that was purchased at the bookstore in Britain at the Oxford University.
So it's got a story.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So very cool. Again, you're not gonna really find one. I don't see another one like that. You know.
Yeah.
So, and again,
I just wonder why it's got that rough spot on it, because no hats have that. That was really odd.
Yeah, look.
I've not come up with anything like that before.
Yeah, but that's something I would list at $39.99. You know, and
okay.
I mean, it's brand new. It's brand new. Where are they gonna find another one? And it's got that cool old school look as well, with the stripes, like the stripes going down.
On it. Kind of like a baseball hat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Old school baseball hat. So I really like that. Oh, a little bit of
Star
Wars action.
Yep. This one is Lucasfilm Ltd. Disney Parks.
Okay.
So it is Disney Parks.
So that was probably purchased recently, or purchased from the in Orlando. Didn't they just do the new Star Wars at Disney Epcot, or the Star Wars Land or whatever?
It's very possible, yeah.
So that's probably from there.
Yeah.
Not has it been worn at all, or is it?
It looks like it's, I mean, I can't really tell anything. There's no discoloration. There's no pooling anywhere.
Yeah, that's very cool. Again, with Star Wars stuff, a lot of it's mass produced. But again,
Yeah.
$15 hat.
Right.
So now, is that a kid's hat?
It doesn't say anything on the tag that it's youth, but
I always
there's
do.
a lot of other language
Here's
that I can't read.
put it on. All right, so like with snapbacks, I usually put it on like leave 3 or 4, like 2 or 3 of them like that, and then I always just try to put it on. If I put it on and it fits, it's an adult hat. If I put it on and it's like up here, it's a kid's hat. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a kid. Okay, that's an adult hat all day. Yeah, and that's basically how I, if it doesn't fit my head, it's a kid's hat.
Yeah, it fits.
Okay,
and that's actually big, so
good. No, that's got a good look to it. I would do $20 on that. Just keyword it up, Darth Vader. It's got Darth Vader.
Yeah, it looks like it's got the fight scene on it.
Yeah. So
which is iconic just for that.
Yeah. So again, $15 on that.
Right. Let's see. This one is inside out, right side in. This reminds me of like a Fisher hat. This is, I have no idea. Maybe you do. Can you see it?
Oh yeah. That's a youngin or Yupong style. Yeah, that's definitely vintage. Can you hold it up? Let me see that. Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah. Kind of, yeah, like a camo mesh. And I bet you that. So I bet you this flips. That looks like it flips up in the back. Yeah, it would flip up in the back like that.
I don't know. It feels like it flips all the way. Like it wants to flip everywhere. See, it flips in the back like that, and then on the sides, and on the sides.
Just like that. Yep.
See, nobody knew I was modeling tonight.
But yeah, it's a very cool. And I'll tell you something. Camo is super hot right now. So
because hunting season is around the corner.
Yeah, but even in the streets, I always say, even in the streetwear community, camo is super hot. So you got vintage, you got camo. It's a little different style.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to call it.
Is it adjustable or no?
No, it's the whole hat is
okay.
Like you see it.
Yeah. That's really cool. It's not.
It wants to fold up, so I guess it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's like a hunting sunshade type hat.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's.
Keep the sun out of your eyes.
And it's even got the mesh on the sides too, which is. Yeah. Oh yeah,
It's like vintage.
Yeah.
Air conditioned.
That's something I'd put $25 on. It's unique. It's got a cool look. It's camo. It's vintage. It's got a lot of things
different
for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a piece I would pick up. All right, a little sun hat, yeah.
Yep. Camo.
And that's called Digi Camo. Yeah.
What is it? Digi?
Digi. Digi.
Digi.
Like digital.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because it's digital. I got it. Okay. Yeah, it looks digital. It's got the adjustment thing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
don't know if the tag says anything on this one. 100% polyester. And made in China. And I don't see anything else on it.
No brand.
No.
That's okay. That's fine. Again, you'll sell that by the look and just like the style. You know?
Yeah.
That's something you would have to comp a little bit.
That's the adjustable part.
But I've sold those. I've sold stuff like that for around like 15, 20 bucks.
So what do you call it?
A sun hat.
A sun hat? That's what you would put in for the keyword?
Sun Safari,
Okay.
Sun Safari Digi Camo hat. Those things. Okay, that is a safari hat. See the buttons on the side?
Yes.
They can clip up. See how it clip? Like, see right there?
Oh, okay. This goes up here.
Yep. So
and I should probably take a picture like that, right?
Absolutely, and it probably does it on this other side too.
It does.
Yeah. So that's a safari hat. Sun Safari. So yeah, very cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Crocodile Dundee type stuff here.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah.
Makes it like an Australian. I know. Them were the hats I gave you.
I know.
It makes it look like an Australian hat.
Yeah, it looks like an Australian hat or a safari.
My husband uses them exact ones for working outside.
Yeah, my husband uses these for outside when he's doing the lawn in the city.
I got those. You liked them so much.
I liked it. He got something different, so he gave these to me so I could sell.
There you go. Yeah. You'll be able to sell those. Probably 20 bucks on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's another one that's got that feel to it, almost. Not as great though. Panama, Montana. It's kind of got the sway like the corduroy.
Yeah.
But only like on parts of it. Like the bill, this is corduroy.
Yeah.
And the sides is corduroy. But like this part, I don't know, it might be corduroy. Yeah, it just feels different.
And what's this?
Yeah, it's snapback.
Cool.
It is J hats.
Yes. That's another vintage. Like, can I see the tag? Yep. J hats. Yep. Yep. That's definitely a vintage '90s style.
Corduroy underneath too.
And what's it say on it though? Hannibal what?
Hannibal, Montana, right?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
MO would be Montana?
No.
No, what is MO?
That would be Missouri.
Is it Missouri?
Yeah, I think so.
I got that all messed up.
Yeah, Hannibal, Missouri.
Hannibal, Missouri. Okay, there you go. It's in pink, as you can tell. It's all corduroy. It looks like it's in good condition, other than having pieces, strays.
Very
But
cool.
no stray on it.
Very cool look, especially with the neon pink, the vintage, the snapback. There you go. I'm telling you that it's got the touristy, but even it even kind of the novelty because it says Hannibal, you know what I'm saying, on it. So it's like,
right.
Hannibal Lecter from stuff like that. That I think that would do really, really well on Grailed, just because the look, that black and that hot pink look really, and the style's really cool too. With the snapback,
What do you think that would go for?
Probably $25.
25? Okay.
Yeah, I would do $25 on that all day.
Gotcha. Well, that's a good one then.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right, so you got a Minnesota Vikings. What's it say on the sides now? Let's see. All right, so you got the New Era. That's New Era, and then that's the NFC basically logo. And then it's a snapback, so that's good.
Yep, snapback.
And
got the logo.
Yep, got the logo. How clean is it inside? Pretty clean.
Really clean. Yeah, good. It's NFL. It says NFL on it. Neweracap.com.
Yep.
One size fits most. And then it's got this cool $9.50.
Yeah, 950 is the style of the hat. So they have like
okay.
50, they have 59.50, they have 39, they have like a bunch of different styles of hats. 950 is the hat. So you'd basically
that's the key word then, right?
Definitely. So your keywords on that would be Minnesota Vikings, New Era, 950, NFL football, snapback hat, cap.
Gotcha.
So now the only thing is with some of the sports sells, but you have to understand there's so many hats out there, they don't sell as fast. Okay, and a lot of people will sell those kind of hats for cheap. So you just have to kind of play the
game.
Yeah, and see the thing too, I always find NFL hats do really well during NFL football season.
Gotcha.
So
that makes sense.
I would get it listed, and it would probably sell around football season. That one's going to be about a $15 hat.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Still really cool though, and also it depends on. A lot of times I always say it depends on how the team is doing. If the team is doing well, you sell more stuff of that. So
that makes sense.
Yeah,
I think this one was $2.50 because it was half off of the $5. So
yeah, it's still a good buy. Still a nice hat. It's got it looks good. And the thing is, what you have working for you too, it's a snapback, so it's adjustable. So you're not limited just to one size. If someone comes across that and goes, "Oh man, I really like that look," the color and the logo. Sometimes sports fans want a certain look to their hat. They may want that purple and yellow with the Viking on it. They may want that style. But if that was a fitted hat, then it'd be like, oh well, that's a size 7 1/4, and I'm a 7 1/8. It's not going to fit me.
Right, but with it adjustable,
you
make it adjust it
all day. Yeah.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Okay, so this is a Tampa Bay. Okay.
Raised, right?
Raised. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's camo.
Camo, yeah.
Says Tampa Day on the front. It looks like, and border.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. Mm-hmm.
And new with tag.
New with tags, yeah. That.
Looks really good on the inside.
Oh yeah, that's really nice. Yeah.
And it is the genuine merchandise, like the other one was.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's legit. It's yeah.
So that was what, 15?
Yeah, I'd probably put a 15. Yeah, on that. And again,
it's fan favorite on it.
Okay, yeah, fan favorite. They make a bunch of different hats. They're a hat company. Yeah, they're very cool. Yeah, the camo is again. A lot of people like camo. Again, you're in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a style someone would buy. Yeah, again, $15. But again, that'll probably sell better during baseball season. But again, put it up, get it listed.
That might sell locally around here.
Yeah,
we have a big fishing community and hunting community. So
absolutely, yeah. So you have hunting, fishing, baseball. Yeah. A lot of different things are working for you for that hat, and it's brand new as well. All right, so that's kind of like a news. That's like a golf. Yeah. Okay. So that's more like your golf, like your old man golf newsboy type hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does have some coloring. See it?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's been worn before. I usually don't really. I have hats like that. I just don't sell them too often because I have so many other hats. But that's just your old style golf newsboy type of hat.
So is that like a $9.99, something like that?
Yeah, I'd probably put that at, $10. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Here's another rope.
All right, there we go. Oh, okay, we got Buick. What's it say on there?
Buick Motorsports.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. Yeah.
Got the red rope. It is snapback.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
It's got the mesh on the inside.
Yes. So that's for the hat to like basically stand up. Okay.
Okay.
Now what happened over time? It just the way it's stored.
It got limp.
Exactly.
I embarrassed myself.
So, but you can restore that. Now, is it pretty clean?
Yeah. It does have a little bit of a stain, like right in the front. You see it?
Yes. Okay. Yep. Right
so
there.
That would need to be like some kind of clean.
Yes. You can either like try to spot treat that and get that out. You know, I might mix a little bit of like OxyClean and a little Dawn dish soap, and make a little little concoction in a bowl, and then get a brush, get kind of a sturdy brush,
like a toothbrush or something a little stronger.
Something a little bit stronger bristles, something like a stronger scrub brush.
Okay.
And dip it in there and just go over it back and forth and rub it in there. Now again, I always say like you got to be careful because all kind of brims and hats and materials are different. How does that brim feel? Does it feel solid or does it feel a little cardboard?
What do you mean by feeling
the
solid?
Brim hat right here, the brim. Like when you bend it, does it have spring back or could you fold it and it would stay that way?
Nah, it's got some give.
It's got some give to it?
Yeah. It's springy.
It's springy. Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get it super wet, and also I would pull that rope back and not get that rope wet.
Okay.
Because sometimes those ropes they're like a nylon rope, and sometimes mixed with different chemicals, cleaning chemicals, they will bleed out.
Ah.
So
gotcha.
you don't want to have a bleeding red,
Right.
So I would do that. And I would just take a good nice brush and I would just kind of spot clean it, see, and let it dry.
Made in the USA.
Oh,
Made in the USA.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
And then the tag. Something designs. Molly designs.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So what that is probably a local business or like a local promotion company. They get their hats made by a big company, get it sent to them, and then they make the hat. But that's vintage 90s, Buick Motorsports. So you got racing, you got cars, you got vintage, you got ropes, you got snapback. You just got to do a little cleaning, and yeah, that's probably a $20 hat right there. Yeah. Now the thing is, so I would clean that spot, keep it flat, keep the hat flat at all times. Don't try to soak it, and then just clean it. Just hit it with that brush.
Keep this part flat.
No. Keep the brim flat when you're doing the brim.
Keep this part flat. Okay.
Put it like on a countertop or something like that, and just scrub. And then what you could also do is maybe, and now there's no discoloration on the top, is there?
It doesn't look like it, but my lighting might be playing tricks on me, so it's hard to say.
So what you would kind of do is, what I would do is get a little, like if you watched my one video, my hat restoration video.
I haven't seen that one yet. I'm going to. It's on my to-do list.
So yeah, look at that one. What you can do, since it has that plastic inside that's a little limp,
Yeah.
What you can do is, and I'll show you, you can get a little spray starch, spray it in there,
Yeah.
stuff that with plastic bags, and then you can shape it, and it'll dry, and it'll stiffen it up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to watch that video when I get a chance.
Yeah, but that's a good hat. You put a little bit of work into it, and get $20, $25 out of it. Yeah.
That's not a bad one then.
No,
Apparently, I have another Vikings, but this one's all purple with no yellow.
Oh, cool. Yeah. New era. Okay. And
Yep.
now here's the thing too. If you wanted to, since you have two Viking hats, you may lock
And they're
those
$9.40.
a $9.40. You may lock those up together then.
Yeah.
You know, someone, come across and, you might have a better chance selling those if you lotted them all up. Lot those two.
So what would I put them at if I was going to put them together, do you think?
I'd probably put it, maybe like, $30, $35 for both of them.
Okay.
Then, yeah. I mean, because you're if you do two hats, they're still going to ship first class. So
Now, could I put them on top of each other when I ship it?
No. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend the hat in like this, and then
like that.
Yeah, and then stack it. Yeah.
And then put that one like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then stick it on top of each other?
Yep.
Like that?
Yep, like that.
And stick it in the box.
Yep.
Which you said 10 by 6 by 8, right?
10 by 6 by 8, yes.
Okay. I wrote it down so I didn't forget.
Yep, just like that. And then usually what I do is if you go to Walmart, Kent Daigle actually gave me this tip. Because I used to put mine in like poly bags, and and the poly bags can get expensive. If you go to Walmart and go look in the the Ziploc bag aisle, you can find the bagel bags. Okay?
Oh, you're talking about the bread bags?
The bread bags, yeah.
Yes, I have those.
If you get the bread bags, they fit hats perfectly.
Lindy Glenn, I think, told me about one of her videos was talking about those. So yeah, from Lindy Glenn, I think I got some of those.
You just fold it over, put a little piece of tape, put it, and it just it's just a nice presentation.
Yeah.
You open up the box. Ooh, the hats are in bags. Hats are in a bag. Okay, you open up the bag. It just makes it look nice. But you can get like 100 of those for like $3.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
So I mean, that's how I do my hats.
Gotcha. That makes sense. All right, this one's good for Seminole fans.
Oh, we got Florida State. Oh, cool. Yeah. So Florida.
I think this is one of those ones that flip up too, isn't it? Because it keeps wanting to flip over.
Is it reversible? What if you turn it inside out? It's not reversible.
Actually, maybe it is reversible because you have the Indian on both sides.
Yeah, let's hold it up and see. Oh yeah, really cool. Yeah, it's reversible.
See?
Yeah.
So you can wear it either the red side.
Yep.
And your tag. What does it say? Made in Vietnam. It doesn't say who though. I don't see a brand anywhere.
But that's okay though. That's okay. You got.
And then it's got the tan. This is the tan side actually.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, so that would be a, Florida. I would call that a Florida State Seminoles reversible bucket hat.
Bucket hat. Okay, I gotta remember that bucket hat thing.
Bucket hat. Those are bucket hats. Yeah.
Reminds me of Fisher hats. They're not the same. The fisherman hat that has the kind of floppiness to it.
Kind of, yes, but bucket hat is the term. If you want to sell it, put bucket hat. Bucket hat.
Hat.
Yes.
Bucket hat.
I'll give you 2 hats for the Seminole hat.
Which one? This one? He wants to give me 2 hats for the Seminole hat. Listen to him. Let's see if these are really good. Let's see what Tank says.
Oh, she.
All right, Tank. I got Get Her Done.
Mm,
Camo. And its Velcro is a little worn.
yeah, I don't think that's good.
And then he's giving me hard kicking Southern Rock.
Yeah, no.
This one's another used one.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I think I want to keep my Seminole hat.
I don't think the trade
It's
is.
in better condition than yours.
Yeah, and you ain't gonna be able to sell those hats on eBay either. So,
He said no.
He said no.
Yeah.
And I agreed. So you can't have my reversible hat.
yeah. Now that you'll probably. I mean, since it's reversible,
Ask.
I would definitely put that up for like $20. You know.
If you don't ask, then you don't know.
Now, if you want, it's for sale for $20. So would you like to buy it for $20?
I get a discount.
You get a discount.
And I always say start it at $20 because when you get that $15 offer, it's just
Right.
easier to take. Rather than
Yeah.
starting at $15 and then getting an $8 offer, you're like, oh
I'll
wow.
probably end up with this one. You know that, right?
So another thing too, I always put best offer on all my stuff on eBay.
Yeah,
and
I
I,
did too.
and I ship hats. I make them pay for shipping, $4.99. So even if something's been sitting there forever, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm not getting anything on it, I've listed to Grail and Depop and nothing. And if I get a $5 offer for it, I'll take it because I know they're paying for shipping as well. So, you know, and
You got to be careful with that shipping. That's why I do calculated shipping now.
but I put a
I
flat.
learned that early on when I started 12 months ago.
I just do a flat rate shipping on all my hats for $4.99. You know,
Gotcha.
and usually most of the hats come out at 8 ounces, so it gives you that right at that first class 8-ounce break. So it's like from 0 to 4 ounces is a certain cost for, you know, however it goes, and then from like 4 to 8 is a certain cost. So most of your hats are around that 8 ounce, like
Gotcha.
you know, boxed and bagged, usually 8 ounces.
8 ounces. I gotcha. That makes sense. Let's see if we have anything else that's really good in here. I got Mossy Oak. How's that?
What is that?
Mossy Oak Obsession?
Now Mossy Oak makes a lot of hats. You know what I'm saying? That's something.
Yeah.
Maybe like if you had a few of them, lot them up together. But and just depending. I've sold Mossy Oak hats, but again, those are sold in like Walmarts and Targets and things like that. Or like
Yeah, it's made by Signatures. Bangladesh.
you might have a little bit of Also, that's a little bit older one too. So you know, you might be able to get a little more out of that one. You know, vintage '90s Mossy Oak. You know.
Yeah.
So, but
Is
again,
that because it's made from Bangladesh that we
Yeah,
think it's vintage?
yeah,
Okay.
and it's signatures and strapback. I mean, it's a snapback. So, you know, I would probably put that one you're probably $15 and probably get a $10 offer for it. So probably a $10 hat right there.
Gotcha.
Now that's a starter hat. Now
This looks little.
it might be a kid's.
Don't say. It just says 100% polyester. It's got the starter logo. I have a small head though, so I don't know. It's tight, but not like real tight.
Yeah.
So it could probably go for maybe ladies or children
Yeah.
or kid.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I'm modeling in here.
That would probably be like a $10 one.
Oh yeah, that's the STP.
Okay, there you go.
I had this one above the washing machine, so he went and grabbed it.
Now
I can get this out.
I used to have those things. I don't use
Yeah.
it. I don't use those anymore.
No?
No. Now, that looks like a newer style one.
STP H3 headwear?
Yeah, that's a newer style. They make it look retro, like a retro type.
Yeah.
Again, that'd probably be like a $10 hat right there.
It's not in the greatest shape either, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's discoloration or the actual color of it.
Well, I would just put it as
It looks like it's embroidered, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's made. It's kind of made to look that way. You know what I'm saying?
Made to look raggedy?
Yes. Because a lot of companies see that that vintage style is in now, so they want to make it look vintage style.
So, gotcha.
Yeah.
So does that not keep the hat straight up? Doesn't help with that situation, and also with isn't it for washing or drying or something too?
No.
No. He says no.
So
what about dishwasher?
No.
These are the answers we're getting answered.
Zero. Don't do that. Don't.
Okay. No dishwasher.
Dishwashers are for dishes. Okay.
Not for hats.
Hats do not go in the wash either. Okay, they do not go in the washing machine unless you want to destroy them.
Gotcha.
If you want to destroy your hats, throw them in the washing machine. Because I've seen washing machines. You know, someone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna put in. I got this old, baseball hat from the '80s. They threw it in the washing machine. Comes out destroyed. Okay, and especially a lot of the older hats are made out of wool and different things. I would never put a trucker hat. No. If you want to,
all right, you heard it. You heard it here.
Yeah.
No dishwasher, no washing machine. If you don't want to destroy a hat.
Yeah. I would never.
That's what the hat man says. So there you go.
The only way a hat would go into the washing machine, would be like just to soak it. But then you're wasting water, and you could just do it like fill up a tub in your sink or something like that, and put stuff in there. All right, that's like a women's fashion captain hat. I don't sell much stuff like that, but
Greece.
Is it made in Greece?
It's Greek fisherman's cap, cotton 100% made in Greece.
Okay, cool. So
it's Egon. AEGEAN.
I don't know much about that brand. I've seen stuff like that. Those are
San Francisco, Athens.
Yeah, that's something. That's interesting that it's made in Greece, though.
And it's got like a satin or something on the inside.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
nice.
It's
Greece.
Is it clean?
Oh yeah, it's
All right, cool. That's something.
The lace.
Yeah,
the lace is really nice on it too.
That's something definitely that would go for like $20. More women's type fashion. Those are kind of more fashionable, in the 80s and 90s. But that looks coming back. You'd be able to sell it. It's in super nice condition. So
57-7 1/6.
That might be.
That's the size.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's probably 57 centimeters, and then 7 and 1. Was it 7 and 1/6 that you said?
7 and 1/6. Yes.
Yeah, that's the inch. That's the size that.
Diameter.
The hat sizing. Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. But yeah, see, here's the Greek fisherman cap, made in Greece.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah. So I put the brand in there. I put all those, put white lace, all that stuff in there.
So that one's different. Beavers.
All right, that's an Oregon State Beavers. Mm-hmm.
Snapback. This one is top of the world.
Top of the world. Yeah. So that's just kind of your kind of a run of the mill, kind of college hat. Probably like 10. Those usually go for like $10 right there.
Okay.
Yeah. But still, I mean, it's still a nice hat, good condition.
Right? Yeah, it's in really good condition. Air Force Reserve.
Yeah, you had a few Air Force Reserves hats. So like
yeah.
And that one behind you too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What now? Is that vintage? What's the brand? What does that look like?
This one is adjustable, one size fits all, made in USA.
Okay. Yeah.
Made in USA. I don't see a brand though.
Don't worry about it. It's made in the USA. It's fine. Yeah.
And it's embroidered.
Yeah, the ones with the flags on it, like the tag with those flags on it, made in the USA. That's vintage 90s. So yeah, embroidered.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, right there. Again, though that's something, like you may what you may do, because I know you have that one listed up there. I might do a duo listing since they're the same thing. I might put like that one and that other hat together.
Okay, because they're both Air Force Reserve.
Yeah, and that's a really good. And I was going to tell you, I was just thinking about this. You may change. Leave that one up for a little bit, but change your title. That colorway is what they used to call a Zubaz, Zubaz.
Zubaz.
Zubaz, yes.
Zubaz.
Yes.
Never heard that one before.
Yeah, if you Google,
you need to send that one to me on Instagram because I don't think I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah, Zubaz. They used to make pants like that. They used to make like NFL teams. Yeah, Zubaz. Yeah. It's a style. Yeah. Yeah, and I bet you if you put that in the title,
that'll help it.
It would definitely. Yeah, you could keyword.
And it's got that in it too.
Yep. Yeah.
But this one stands up pretty straight on the front.
Yeah, I like
it by itself.
I like that one though. That one's cool. That one would. I think that one would sell on Grail very easily.
I think you like Grail.
Hey, I like the money I make off of it.
Yeah, right.
But again, that style, that look,
that's that P one. What did you say this one was?
That's Pacific Headwear.
Pacific Headwear.
Pacific Headwear is the P. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
just that look, that style, someone's gonna buy it because it's crazy colors. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's Air Force Reserves, just because it's like crazy looking. They're gonna rock it because they're like, look at this crazy looking hat. So,
but you don't have a hat like this.
Yeah, right. And that's a lot of things. That's what I love about the vintage hats. It's because it's just there's so much like uniqueness about some of these hats.
Now this one is Magic Headwear. So you told me this is a newer hat, right? Magic Headwear.
Yeah, probably yes. Again, Jack Daniels promo hat. Yeah, something. That's just kind of a giveaway type hat. A lot of those are made. I usually stay away from stuff like that because it's just so mass produced.
Yeah.
But again, I mean that.
Now that I know that tag, I know if I see that tag, I know that that's one that's not so great.
It's not vintage. But it's still okay if you buy it for 25 cents and sell it for $9-10, you're still making a profit. So
right, that's true. I've got visors too, but I don't know if you know anything about them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so what you have is a women's, so women's golf tireless visor with the breast cancer awareness. So you could really keyword that up, you know.
Okay.
Tireless breast cancer
Green
awareness.
on the inside.
Very clean, yeah. Golf visor. Yeah, you could do it. Now, comps, I don't know, you know, comp-wise, you know, but, you know, maybe like $10, $15.
By Axitus. Does that sound right? I think that's an A. Made in the USA.
Oh, yeah, Texas.
Texas?
Yeah, Texas.
Texas.
Yes.
Okay. I thought that funky symbol right there, I thought that was an A.
Yeah, no, and actually, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, made in the USA. That's all good. That's a nice piece. You probably be able to sell. You know, Titleist stuff sells. So
Really?
yeah,
I have a few different Titleist things, so.
Women's golf, breast cancer awareness. That stuff's really good.
$75 chrome. I don't know what that says. Wildwood, Florida. That's not very far from here. And Richardson.
Oh, cool. Yeah. All right. So things with like trucks. So that's probably just like a local, you know, a local trucking, and that's more of a new style type hat. Yeah. Richardson makes new style trucker hats. Hey, Tracy. Tracy popped in.
Hi, Tracy.
Yeah, Richardson makes new style trucker hats. So that's something that, you know, they would get embroider their logo on it, but it's still cool. It's still something that has like a truck on it. You know, with the newer styles, again, like, you know, probably $15 with that one.
Gotcha. It's in good shape too, so.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that. You know, someone may, you know, buy that from across the country. You know. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, you.
I showed you this. I don't know what this is. It's like canvas or something.
Yeah, well,
it's different.
It's like, you know, like the straw hats they make, the floppy straw hats. It's similar to that. Yeah.
And then it's the visor, so it's like the really long visor.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't sold much stuff like that, but I mean, yeah.
She's laughing.
Long bill, yeah, definitely like long bill.
It looks funny, doesn't it, Tracy?
But you know, like, you should have listened to that a couple weeks ago because 4th of July is coming up.
I know, right?
So you would key that word like, you know.
But this would be good for the Florida sun, see?
Yeah.
Because all of this is closed off.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't want to see yourself anyway.
There you go.
Wear it on the 4th of July.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll have a live, and we'll do a 4th of July live, and wear your 4th of July hats. That'll be a good one. Citrus County Speedway. Hey, you don't know where I'm at.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Racing stuff, local racing, you know, that all that stuff. That maybe, is that a newer style or is it a?
I can't make out the brand.
All right, pop it up. Let me see. I've seen thousands of tags. Okay, that's a newer style.
Big. Okay, now I can see it.
Big X, made in China. Yeah, that's a newer style, like trucker hat. You know, but it's got like a racing. It's got like location, kind of touristy type feel to it. So yeah, someone, you know, I would say don't shy away from.
It sits lower, like it feels like it seems like it's lower than most of the other hats.
Yes, because a lot of these companies now with it, they're making it. Yeah, they're making the tops a lot lower. So.
And you can tell this has been pulled up a lot.
Yeah.
The flipping, yeah. It's been flipped up a lot.
Yeah. So, but you know, they like wearing stuff like that. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, $10, $15 hat. So, but again, when it's all added up, though.
America.
Well, yeah.
Making America great, America.
America. When it's all added up together, you know what I'm saying? $10 here, right? $10 here, $15, $20 here. It all adds up.
Here's another Richards, apparently. This one's from this one's from the new True Leaf.
I don't know
You
what
know what that is, right?
No.
That's medical marijuana.
Oh, is it? Okay, well, hey. Now, is that in Florida or is that like?
I don't know if it's anywhere else. I know Florida has them.
Hey, that you know.
I don't know if they're anywhere else.
That right now, dispensary stuff, like weed stuff, you know, super hot right now, especially like.
And it's Richardson again.
Yeah, so that Richard, like I said, Richardson makes newer style, retro style trucker hats. So,
Gotcha. Hi, couple of pickers. Thank you guys for joining us. Flip your lid. Hey, if you guys have any kind of listings for a hat, you can send me the link and we can have Tank look them up. We've been going through some hats here. Here's a Cheer Mom hat.
yeah, see, I don't pick stuff up like that, but you never know if you keyword that enough, like cheerleading, cheer mom, trucker hat, retro, you know, stuff like that, you know, it could sell, it could go.
I don't know about that tag either. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's a newer style one.
Newer style tag?
Yeah. Whenever you see your tags like embroidered into the band, that usually
Right, we were saying that.
That usually is a dead giveaway of being a newer style,
Gotcha. That makes sense. Here's another visor. This one's purple. I don't know if you can tell in the camera.
That looks. It's Adidas. So
yep.
Yeah, that's you know, that's pretty that's pretty good. Yeah. That one should have a style code on it too.
The Adidas?
Maybe, yeah.
Let's see.
Sometimes you can look it up by the style code.
One size fits most, 100% polyester, made in China, Adidas. I don't see any numbers anywhere.
Well, yeah,
it's like a lavender color, like a light lavender purple.
Yeah. Just golf, lavender, you know, golf visor, women's golf visor. Yeah, absolutely.
Those are always good in Florida. Oh, look, here's another Titleist. I told you I had more Titleists. This one's got like a Hawaiian theme to it.
Oh, cool. Yeah. See, now what I would do probably with, like, if you find, I always love doing this. So you have that one Titleist, the breast cancer one, and this one, maybe putting those both together. You know?
It's got like this, I don't know, different material, like a sweatband almost.
Yeah, so that's called a terry cloth band.
A terry cloth band. Okay, it's got a terry cloth band.
A terry cloth band. Yeah, absolutely.
And that says Titleist USA on it, so it does have a
absolutely
thing on it. So put that one and the other ones together, the Titleist, and do them like a bundle?
Yep, do a bundle deal on them. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha, okay. That makes sense.
They're light, they're easy to ship, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'd be the same kind of hat box? Is a regular hat?
Yeah, I would use the 10 by 8 by 6. Yeah,
gotcha.
It would fit. Mm-hmm.
I gotcha. Couple bears, how are you doing tonight? All right, I'm getting close. William Grant and Sons, Robbie DHU Deluxe Scotch Whiskey, age 12 years.
Let's see that. Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah, in that trucker style. Mm-hmm.
This one don't have a mesh on it, though.
No, it doesn't. But it doesn't have that mesh. You know what I'm saying?
But it does have one of those in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. Cool. Cool.
The tag, though, let's see. It's kind of, it doesn't have anything as far as a name on it. Yep, no brand on this one.
What's the tag say though?
It says China.
Is this China?
It says 100% cotton, one size fits all. Made in China. Not color fast. Sponge clean only.
Huh. Let's see that. Robbie Do. Huh, that's cool. And that's probably another promo hat since you have some of those other promo hats. I would say, that's another promo hat. And again, those do well. Those, a lot of people think
I have more of those. The exact same one. I got 3 of these.
oh, cool.
All of them are the same.
Yeah, so that would be an easy listing,
One listing and quantity.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Never-ending project on the office. Yes, that is true. When I get it to figure out how to do it, I'm going to put up the video on how the storage shed is going with the stuff in it. My old video that I had up before had when the storage unit, whatever, was put in and there was nothing in it. And now it's got some shelves in it. So I would have already uploaded it, but it didn't want to work with me. So.
Yeah, that looks like a new style, like a newer whiskey. So yeah, that's probably, I mean, they're making it look a little old, but yeah, that's a promotional style hat. Which
here's another one of these.
Yeah, the captain.
This one's black with lace.
Oh, cool. Is it the same brand?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. You know what? And is it the same size too?
It is 57 and 7/8. So no, it's a little bit different. The other one I think was a 7/6, wasn't it?
I thought the other one was 57. No. I would put those together. I would probably put those together and lot those up like
57 and it 57, but then the 7 1/6 on this one, and this one's 7 1/8.
Huh.
But it is a 57.
Yeah.
So which one makes the most difference? The 57?
I mean, 1/6 and 1/8. I don't know if I think
Does that make a big difference?
I don't think it would make a big difference. You know what I'm saying?
But look at that nice color of red on the inside.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. I would comp those too just to see if there was any other listings or anything like that.
Yeah, because it's got the same.
Let's see.
AEGEAN.
I'll look that up real quick. I'm really.
And then it says the same thing like the other one did. What was it? Greek fisherman's cap. Wool. This one says wool. I don't think the other one did. That's different. No, this one was 100% cotton, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
This is 100% cotton. This one is actually 100%, I mean, not 100%. 80% wool and 15% nylon.
Okay, so yeah.
This one's a little bit different. Where is it at?
Yeah, those are selling from that black one. So they're selling for anywhere from like $15 to $20 a piece. So yeah.
The black one?
Yep.
And then the white one would probably be about the same then, right?
Yeah, probably the same. Mm-hmm.
Now, would you put those together or would you do them separate?
I mean,
Try them separately, see how they do, and then if not, then bulk them together?
Yeah, I would probably do that. Yeah, because I don't see a lot of them lotted up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Tracy, it says Greek on it.
Yeah.
It says Greek fisherman's cap, made in Greece.
Yeah. So yeah, I see those on eBay right now. But yeah, they're selling for about $15 and $20 a piece.
And then there's the black one.
Yeah, I would list them individually just in case they're the size difference.
A little bit of the size difference? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know how that would be a little bit different. It might be. All right, what do we got here? We got Dodge. It's adjustable. Somebody's cranked it.
Yeah, it's your old work hat.
Narrow.
Yeah. Yeah. What's it say on the side though?
Grab life by the horns.
Okay. So yeah, that's your just kind of your.
How? What is that?
Oh, that's a dealership hat. Okay. So you have that's a dealership hat. I
Bob
mean,
Haas Dodge.
stuff like that really.
Falcon.
Yeah, it really. That's one of those. That's one of those dealership hats that they give out and everything like that. Maybe in 20 years that'll be when it's vintage, maybe. But right now it's something that's like,
Well, it's been cranked.
Yeah.
With the times, the bill doesn't want to come back out.
Yeah, I might. You might just
hold on to that one for a while.
Exactly.
This one was interesting. It's denim.
Yeah. Yeah, all denim, like golf visor.
Yeah.
And basically, it's a blank too. It's a blank. You could put something on there, or that would look pretty cool.
And then it's hook and loop.
Mm-hmm.
Or strap back, right?
Yeah, strap back. Mm-hmm.
Does it say who it's made by? I don't think it does. This one's made in Bangladesh.
Yeah, so it might be an older style. Yeah.
Yeah, so made in Bangladesh. It's got the gray underside, just like it does on the front.
Yeah. Yeah, just a kind of a blank, plain visor. So, that'd be something cool to get, like, something embroidered on it or something like that, or a cool patch. Cool little patch would go good on that.
You should buy it for that reason. Haha. I'm upselling here.
I have.
And Pepsi needs to give me credit for marketing for them.
Right.
All right, let's see. I got two left. One you've seen.
All right.
It's dusty, and it looks like it's blank. And I don't know this name at all.
Oh, Zephyr. Yeah, Zephyr. Yeah, they make a lot of baseball hats.
It's plain. Dusty. This one's the dustiest, I think, of all of them.
And is it blank, though? Nothing on it?
Yeah, it's blank. There's nothing on it. Other than dust.
I mean, if it clean, I don't know. That usually, like, baseball hats like that, man, I usually say, you know what? No go on that. Yeah. Yeah, because you'd have to reshape that and everything because it's creased in the front here.
Yeah. I think that was probably the worst one that was in there. Well, that one and the Dodge, because the Dodge one, remember, the Dodge bill was completely squished. And then this one I showed you before, but I don't think I did it in the live.
Yeah. I mean, that's just your basic, your basic hunting hat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Those, again.
Strap back.
Yeah, stuff like that. If I found a bunch of, I would lot it up and, lot those up together because I don't feel like you would get that much on just one single hat.
Gotcha.
Like a lot of those, yeah. So.
Yes, Tracy, those were, you had me muted, so I'll tell you, they were Greece. They were made in Greece. And they were a little bit different in the size we've figured out. So there's the black one and the black with the red on the inside, which is kind of cool. But it says Greek fisherman's cap, wool 85%, nylon 15%, made in Greece. So yeah.
And it's cool.
And then the white one. What did we say this one was? This one's 57 and 1/8. That was the difference. And this one's 57 and 1/6.
Yeah.
Hi, Tommy.
Yeah.
So that's what you missed, Tracy, while you had it muted.
But yeah,
I think I went through all my hats except for the yellow one. That was the Honda Classic.
Oh yeah, so like a nice golf hat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Strap back.
That's something that's like local to you, like Honda Classic.
We have a Honda dealership. I don't know about Honda Classic.
Well,
Triangle Sports Headwear is what is the tag.
yeah, I wonder where they do the Honda Classic at. Take golf. Let's see. Boom, boom.
I love fish fingers.
So
Fish sticks guy's hat. Which one, Tommy? Which one are you talking about?
The Greek hat. The Greek hat.
Oh, the Greek
You know what I'm saying?
hats. Yes.
Fisherman hat.
Yes. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to go on a boat somewhere, like, you know.
Yeah.
The rowboat or something. Not the rowboat. What is it? The steamboat.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, the steamboat. That's what it feels like. All right. Does anybody have anything they want to stick in the chat so we can look it up before we close out our live? We were going to go until 9, but I think we went a little past.
A little bit over. It's all right.
A little bit over. So does anybody have anything we can stick in? So put up the listing and then we can have Tank look at it.
Right here, I just got a binding offer on Grailed. The magic of Grailed, right? Going on right now. I'm gonna accept this offer and I'm gonna sell a $20 hat right here. So
right here on the live. You hear this, guys?
Yeah.
It's really about this Grail. We gotta get on board with this.
I'm just looking here real quick. I always make sure that's still live in my eBay before I take it, because sometimes I do my best at taking them down, but I always make sure. Yep, okay, so it's still on my eBay. So I'll just go over here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's
nope.
Oh, here. Well, it's got their address. So it's listed at 25. They sent me a $20 offer, and I just hit sell for 20 because it's like I've had this hat for a while, and then it goes through its process, and it's let's see, right there, and then
can't see it.
Right there, boom.
What if I make you bigger?
It's thinking right there.
Let's see if I make you bigger.
All right.
Make you bigger?
Oh, there we go.
Maybe.
There's the PayPal right there. Boom. $20 right there. Done.
Wow.
Yep. So that's sold. That hat is sold. So I got, I guess Grailed heard me talking all of the good things about it and said, you know what, let's do it.
Give them a sale. Give them a sale.
Exactly. So yeah, boom, congratulations, sold. And
Tommy said Grailed fire.
Yeah. So good. That was a good way to end out the. Yeah,
that was good. He's been talking about Grailed all night, and then he gets a sale while he's on the live with us. How cool is that?
Yeah. We get
Put the positive out there, and the positive will come.
Exactly.
There you go.
No.
All right. Well, if nobody has anything that they want to put in the chat, I guess we'll close this out unless somebody tells me otherwise. But it was great having you on. Everybody can find his YouTube channel in the description. So you can go subscribe if you haven't. Definitely like the video, comment. It definitely helps. I'm hoping to get some more videos up and get some more people on to do some more interviews and stuff.
Yeah, I need to get some more. I need to get some more hat videos up myself too. So I've been slacking on that. Everyone's been coming. I've gotten a couple of them, but like I just need to do. What I'm working on right now is doing a few more restoration videos and just how to basically what happens. It's like what happens when like you have a snapback and it breaks, or like things like
You were saying something about if you have pieces of snapbacks, it's a good idea to keep them.
Yes. So if you get hats that are dirty and messed up, I have a whole box right here of just like snaps right here that I can do.
Oh, okay.
Here's this one,
Yeah.
This one will go. So what's going to happen is, see, I've done this so many, a lot of times that, I don't know if you can see that. See how that says Logo 7 on there?
I see it says something on there.
It says Logo 7. So that's the brand, like NFL Pro line and everything like that, who makes the hat. Well, I don't have a blue one, but I have a white one that says, you're not going to be able to see it. Oh, right there. See, it says Logo 7 right there.
Okay.
And I'm just going to replace that one, and I'm just going to put the white one into that instead of the blue one. So
now do you have to stitch that on? You have to glue it? What are you doing?
Well, you can stitch it, or you could super glue it or hot glue it. And I'll do a whole video on.
Yeah, you'll have to do a whole video.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole video on like taking them out. You know how to replace it. But like some of these, I don't know if you can see that. That's a K Products one. If you see that on your hats, that's one of your bolos right there. Pick up hats that have K Products on it right there. Okay.
Well, it's white, but at least you're saying K Products, so we know what to look for.
I could probably sell this snap for $10 to $20 itself.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty good.
So, yeah.
But then those hats sell for upwards of, I was watching the one where Kelly Hustler was on. He was showing all those hats that he had.
Yes.
And he had that yellow one with the John Deere, and you guys were like super excited. And I think you left the live for a minute, walked away, came back.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing too, and if you have hats that are like, I've come across hats that are like torn and like, or really like, I've had like found hats that rats have chewed like all the mesh up and everything. But what you can do is also you just pull the patches off too. Just cut the patches out. And now, if you got a blank, you can put that right on the blank. You see what I'm saying? So
gotcha. Yep.
Taking the snaps and taking the patches out, even if, so say you could
probably sell the patch by itself if you didn't want to do the leg work of putting it on a hat.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do vintage patch lots and all kinds of stuff. So
gotcha.
It's good, even like say you get a bunch of stuff, like I had a whole bunch of hats. I'm like, you know what? I'm not cleaning them because they're too messed up. They're too dirty. So I'm just gonna take them apart. I'm gonna take them apart and take the patches off, and I'm gonna save those because I'll be able to use those with something else that comes, down the line. So
that's true. A couple of pickers, I agree. I love learning about hats too because I saw one of his hazmat things and it got me interested. I already had some hats that I knew nothing about, and then I come across that video and I was like, all right, I gotta see if I can get him on my live so we can learn some more about hats.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, well, it's been fun. I'm grateful that you came. It was lovely.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Anytime. But everybody go ahead and go to his channel. Like I said, it's in the description. Subscribe, like the video, share the video, all that wonderful YouTube stuff. And we'll see you again soon. So thanks everyone for coming. We appreciate you.
Sounds good.
You want to say anything else before you leave?
I just want to thank for everyone coming by, hopping in, commenting, So, and I'll be doing more. I'll be doing more videos, more lives, more hazmat snapbacks for us already in the works. So we'll be working on the next one with that. We may have 4 guests the next time. So
there you go. Nice.
We'll see what happens.
There you go. Well, you can look me up. Maybe I have some more hats I can show.
There we go.
All right, you guys, you take care. Thanks again for coming.
Bye, everyone.